Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Relationship Hotline channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have been curious about, 10 signs that he is going to propose to you soon. If you've been in a relationship for a while and are wondering if your partner is ready to take the next big step, this video is for you. We'll explore some telltale signs that may indicate he's planning to pop the question. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get started. 1. He talks about the future. One of the most significant signs that he might be considering a proposal is if he frequently talks about the future. This could include discussions about where you both see yourselves in 5 or 10 years, plans for vacations, or even conversations about family and children. If he includes you in his long-term plans and expresses excitement about what lies ahead together, it's a strong indicator that he sees you as a lifelong partner. When someone envisions a future with their partner, it often means they are seriously contemplating commitment. Pay attention to how often these conversations happen and whether they feel genuine or just casual remarks. 2. He introduces you to his family and friends. If your boyfriend has taken steps to introduce you to his family and close friends, this is another promising sign. Meeting family members can signify that he values your relationship and wants those closest to him to know about you. It shows that he is proud of being with you and sees potential for a deeper commitment. Moreover, if he encourages you to build relationships with his loved ones or discusses how important family is to him, it could mean he's thinking about how you fit into his life long term. 3. He starts acting more thoughtfully. Have you noticed an increase in thoughtful gestures from him? Maybe he's been surprising you with little gifts or planning special dates more often than usual. These actions can indicate that he's feeling more serious about your relationship. Thoughtfulness often reflects deeper feelings and intentions. If he's putting in extra effort into making you happy or showing appreciation for what you do in the relationship, it could be a sign that he's preparing for something significant like proposing. 4. He asks about your ring preferences. This one might seem obvious, but pay attention if he starts asking questions about rings, whether directly or indirectly. He might ask what styles you like or mention jewelry stores casually during conversations. If he's doing this without any specific occasion in mind, it could be because he's gathering information for an upcoming proposal. Additionally, if you've discussed engagement rings before and he's shown interest in your preferences, it's likely he's taking those notes seriously as part of his planning process. 5. He becomes more financially responsible. A shift towards financial responsibility can also be an indicator of impending proposals. If you've noticed him budgeting more carefully or discussing savings goals with greater seriousness than before, it may reflect his desire to prepare for marriage. Marriage often comes with financial considerations, whether it's saving for a wedding or planning for joint expenses down the line. If he's taking steps toward financial stability, it might mean he's thinking about building a future together. 6. He mentions marriage casually. Listen closely when marriage comes up in conversation. If he mentions it casually but positively, perhaps discussing friends who recently got engaged or talking about marriage as something desirable, it could signal that he's warming up to the idea himself. This doesn't necessarily mean he's proposing imminently, but indicates that marriage is on his mind and perhaps something he'd like with you eventually. 7. He shows increased affection. A noticeable increase in affection can also be telling of his intentions regarding commitment. If your boyfriend has become more physically affectionate, holding hands more often, cuddling during movies, or expressing love verbally, it may indicate deeper feelings developing within him. Affectionate behavior often correlates with emotional intimacy. As men feel closer emotionally, they may start contemplating long-term commitments such as engagement. 8. He starts planning big events together. If your boyfriend begins suggesting big events like trips abroad or attending weddings together, it could signify that he wants to solidify your bond before making any major commitments like marriage. Planning significant experiences together demonstrates trust and investment in each other's lives. These shared moments can strengthen relationships leading up to proposals. 9. He discusses relationship milestones. When couples reach certain milestones like moving in together or celebrating anniversaries, it can prompt discussions around future commitments such as engagement. If your boyfriend brings up these topics frequently, and positively, it indicates readiness for further steps forward within the relationship framework. Milestones serve as markers along the journey toward deeper connections. Recognizing them together fosters growth while paving pathways toward potential proposals down the line. 10. You just have a feeling. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, you might just have an intuitive feeling deep down inside. Sometimes our instincts pick up on subtle cues before we consciously recognize them ourselves. Trusting those gut feelings can guide us through uncertain waters when navigating relationships. If everything else aligns but there remains an underlying sense of anticipation within yourself regarding possible engagements soon, don't dismiss those instincts. They're worth considering alongside other signs mentioned earlier. So there you have it, the 10 signs that he is going to propose to you soon. Remember that every relationship is unique. While these signs can indicate readiness for commitment, they aren't guarantees. Open communication remains key throughout any romantic partnership. Discussing hopes and dreams openly helps ensure both partners remain aligned moving forward. Thanks so much for tuning into today's video on Relationship Hotline channel. Don't forget to like this video if found helpful and subscribe for more insights into love and relationships. Until next time, stay connected and keep loving.